had someone ask me the other day, why are you spiritual people so freaking chill about everything? And there is actually a really good explanation for that. And it comes down to some Buddhist and I guess Hindu philosophies that have been infused into, amongst other things, that makes up the New Age spiritual philosophy. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I'm Ann Blackwood, your Silicon Valley Sage Sister, here to bring consciousness to the forefront of your daily life to make life a little kinder and simpler. When it comes to the general spiritual New Age philosophy, when it comes to spiritual awakening, one of the first things you come to learn and recognize is that you don't control anything. And that is a big part of why people who have the spiritual practice in their lives on a daily basis are able to just be chill, be relaxed all the time. When it comes to anxiety and having a lot of anxiety in your life, that comes from that feeling of being out of control. And one of the things that spiritual people embrace is that feeling of being out of control. They learn to have gratitude for the feeling of out of control. They learn to not fear that feeling of being out of control, because one of the main tenets of general New Age spirituality is learning to understand and appreciate that the only thing you can control is yourself, and everything else is out of your control. One of the things that people first start doing when they start their spiritual journey, their spiritual awakening, start a general spiritual practice, is meditation and often breath work. And these things are, without even realizing it, contributing to that ability to release anxiety, because our breath is attached to our emotions. You know, when we get worked up, our breathing gets heavy. When we're relaxed, our breathing is slow and neutral. And so, because people start doing things like meditation and breath work, and there is breath work, whether people realize it or not, in meditation most of the time, they start learning how to control their breath. As I tell people a lot, you want to stop in the moment as often as you can and take that deep breath. And that's exactly why. Because when we start to breathe more calmly, when we slow down our rate of breathing, it reduces the stress and anxiety we feel on its own, because of the way our breath is connected to our emotions. With this comes an awareness that you can then start observing the sensations you feel at any time, and rather than judge them, just observe them. And this starts with that combination of taking the slow, deep breaths and learning to accept and embrace that feeling of being out of control. This all comes together to create that ability to be relaxed in any situation. And that's why spiritual people are so freaking chill. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the links in the description, as always. And stay tuned, because tonight I will be coming out with part 2 of the Collective Consciousness series, where I'm going to be getting into the conspiracy theories around collective consciousness. And as always, may the energy you serve you well, and let's keep making our way through.